What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Siouxsie the Banshees. Once again, shout out to Nikola, not only for sharing a number of things, but for the patience. And indeed, I was meaning to get back to this deep dive a bit sooner, so apologies for that. But we are back to the last track in the expanded folder for Juju 1981, and that's another Fireworks B-side, which is We Fall. And when I did the last reaction, a couple folks mentioned they were looking forward to this, so yeah, We Fall, obviously the choice of the plural pronouns suggests that there's multiple people. Now, again, there are ways around that, meaning, it could be multiple personalities in someone's mind, but generally speaking, one would expect this to take place with multiple people in the narrative, and falling, whether more literally, which can of course be physically painful or at least damaging, could also be used in an idiomatic way or figuratively, and falling in that regard is, falling from grace or falling from a higher position or falling down the rungs of the ladder. So I do wonder what I'll be able to pick up on a first listen. Let's see. This is Siouxsie the Banshees. The track is We Fall, and it's the second B-side along with Coal Mine for the tune Fireworks, or the Fireworks single rather. The drums kind of pass that off the bass. insane, which, I've sort of come to expect from them, but even for them, this is a wild one. And I, again, enjoy the hypnotic, darkly cyclonic nature of the sonics. It sounds like they have two drummers. Like, I know Budgie's just crazy, but it's like, as I listen, it's like, how is one person, like, striking all those drums in essentially two different rhythms? Insane. And we do definitely get more than one Siouxsie, and I assume she's the one doing all those vocalizations, some of which are sort of, ballistic, as if someone is falling and there was sort of as if, someone hit at the bottom of it. I enjoyed maybe some of the thematic traits to the vocalizations, but also there were some that, again, was like an alien horse or some like creature which doesn't exist on Earth, and some I'm wondering, like, how does she even make the sound? Like, logistically, like, how does she generate that particular sound? Because it feels like some of them are out of this world, almost literally. And yeah, she's talking about like a dream, and what was it? Now, of course, I was thinking about the Sonics. I'm going to forget some of the lines. I did hear some of them too. But yeah, definitely like starting to fall, which, it sounds like it's an ongoing process, which suggests that it's maybe less literal and more, longer arc or figurative. But again, A Course in the Moment, I'm forgetting. It was like there was another line connected to the dream, and again there was that line where I think there was even a couple different lines where I was like, did she say vampire? But I don't think that was it. I think it was just like, phonetically there are a couple syllables that sort of sounded like they could double as that, but I don't think that's what she actually said. I could be wrong, of course. So yeah, like, I talk about this a lot. This, in a lot of reactions, especially to a song that I'm hearing for the very first time, sometimes it's like, oh wait, I maybe heard this. But when I hear a tune for the very first time, my brain is doing its best to catalog both the lyrics I can catch and the sonics I'm hearing. And it's usually whichever one I focus on first in the after listening outro, I get more of what I thought in the moment in, and then when I try to go to the second one, which again, if it's lyrics, it's often even more trouble, because it's like, oh shoot, you know what, there was a line I wanted to talk about, and I don't remember. But either way, a cool tune, if admittedly another one where, despite how crazy their sonics could be, I feel like it's very much like a B-side, a bonus tune, a tune that's off the beaten path even more. Though, again, a group like this, I'm more than willing to take those, less traveled journeys. But it really was a crazy one. And shout out to Budgie once again. It's hard to fathom how his limbs move in the manner they do. And I did enjoy a number of the cycling rhythms. So yeah, shout out once again to Nikola for sharing this. In the moment, I forget what the next album/folder will be, but I know it's waiting for us, so I will try to get to that toot sweet and with all due haste. And in the meantime, let me know what you think of this. Peace.